Are we going to see anything different coming from this new Albanese government that's going to be substantive and substantial, considering the fact that right now the Australian economy is dealing with all of the things that were occurring during COVID-19, and realistically, the new government has to rectify the things that were done in the past government?
Well, that's right, Will, and it's great to be joining you this morning. The new cabinet has been sworn in this morning, and I think you're right to point out a couple of things. There aren't too many surprises in this cabinet lineup. We do see a record number of women. That is important. It's important not just substantively for women's leadership in the country, but symbolically as well, and for the general mood of the nation. And these aren't tokenistic portfolios either. You know, women are holding really quite hefty portfolios, from foreign affairs to infrastructure and transport to finance. I think we will see a few things that are going to be quite different going forward. The agenda is a really challenging one. You've already mentioned the economic challenges ahead, with cost of living being very much a priority for many Australians around the country. But also we're going to see some shifts on key issues like climate change, and the election outcome was very much a signal that Australians want to see change there. We're also going to see moves to bring more Indigenous voices to the fore of Australian national conversations. So I think these are important agenda items going forward, and foreign policy will be hot on the agenda as well. And we've already seen the Prime Minister and Foreign Minister travelling in their first week. So there's a lot going on.
Indeed, Will was mentioning a couple of these challenges. Of course, there is the increasing assertiveness and aspirations of China in our region, plus, of course, the cost of living crisis, a clear and present danger right here and right now in Australia. Do you think that when you look at the experience of the new cabinet, Caitlin, that they have what it takes to be able to tackle these head on?
Absolutely, Mandy. I think that's a really important point to be talking about. Now, in this cabinet, we do see quite a few fresh faces taking on new roles, but we see a great deal of experience. And about 14 of these ministers have experience in ministerial portfolios previously. They have spent the last 9 years in opposition, so no doubt they're going to be hitting the ground running in just re-upskilling in some ways on how to manage a ministerial portfolio, but they certainly bring skills to the cabinet to bear, and I think I think we're going to see that play out in the next couple of months.